everybody. Halloween just around the corner. It can be frightening for a lot of kids, and I'm not just talking about the Halloween costumes and the Halloween horror films out there because of allergies. And Miriam Pearl joining us, owner of Delicious Without Gluten. Welcome back to the show. Great to have you here. And this is becoming more and more of an issue. We're seeing a larger percentage of young people being diagnosed with allergies. Obviously, you know, in your experience, you've seen it as well, right?
Of course. There's over 500,000 kids who in Canada who have allergies, and that's not even celiac people, right? So we have a very big population. There's about maybe 2 kids per class that can't join in on the fun. And it's very scary for them to go out and do trick-or-treating, and it could be, you know, a deathly experience. So we have to make it good for them.
And you've got some great advice for parents. Well, you know what? I was really impressed with it. You brought these along, and I went, oh, this is probably the stuff the kids can't have. And you said, no, that's not the case. There is a lot available out there, right?
Yes. There's some new labeling happening in dollar store and in mass stores, like supermarket stores.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of signs that say no gluten and no peanuts. And there's a lot of options. So you don't have to buy stuff that has peanuts in them.
Yeah.
You can have a bowl that's safe. And you can also have some non-food items as well.
Yeah,
so,
I think that's something that we're seeing more and more people do. What are some examples of non-food items that people
Well, you have a bowl over here.
Okay.
Everything here is in the teal section.
Oh, this is great.
Teal is the new orange.
Right.
So, for Halloween. Everyone who has...
It's not a Netflix series, by the way. Okay.
It's teal means that it's a house that has allergy-friendly items for giving out. And hopefully they do some food items that are safe and some non-food items. You can go to the dollar store. You can get some like little glows and some
these are great
mustaches
options.
And eyeglasses and straws, all kinds of interesting things. They're not too expensive, and kids really like them and they really appreciate them. And sometimes, I mean, I know that my kids are a little bit older now, and they can actually trade with their friends.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So after you go trick-or-treating, there's a few things that you have to know.
Okay.
One of the things is that you should probably stay away from eating while you're trick-or-treating, and then wipe down the goods when you're done, because there's a lot of cross-contamination.
Very smart. I never
thought
I
always imagine that when you're in a supermarket store and some kid is like eating a Reese's Pieces buttercup or something.
You never know what they're going to touch.
Yeah, so I get very nervous about that. So we wipe out the bags and then the packages, and we kind of hope that everybody buys something with a label on it. And so there are some things like this that have no labels on it. And so, you know, we don't really know what's in them, so it's hard. And then when your kids are very, very young, they may not have people to trade with. So you might have to do a little bit of planning.
Okay.
And in that planning, you would go out and buy something that your kids really like or that is safe for them.
It's a great idea.
And so you can trade whatever they go out getting, because of course half the fun is getting dressed up.
We're not telling
and going
kids not to go out,
and,
right? I mean, that's the experience. You want to go out, you want to get dressed, you want to, you know, visit with your friends and go around the neighborhood and, you know, go to your favorite homes. There's always the best homes. And you could make something at home as well, right? That's very sensitive to allergies.
So I do a cooking class every year at Provigo Le Marché. It's coming up next weekend. And it's for kids who have allergies. So basically, it's like with no allergens. And one of the fun things that I found is, if you go to a vegan party, you can use these words, aquafaba.
What the heck does that mean?
And flax gel. So usually royal icing, the stuff that you decorate with, that gets nice and hard, is made out of egg whites. And the aquafaba is just chickpeas, the juice reserved from the chickpeas.
Really?
Yeah. Add a little bit of icing sugar, and voila, a little vanilla and orange extract or whatever kind of extract you like, and some color, and you're done.
That's amazing.
And so you can have really nice decorated cookies. You also have, some people actually are allergic to chickpeas because it's part of the nut family.
Right.
And so we have flax gel, and you just boil some flax seeds, and then 8-10 minutes, and it becomes kind of goopy, just the same consistency as an egg white.
Oh, that's amazing.
And it doesn't have a taste like
yeah.
You don't have to mask it as much.
And then, of course, you made, I imagine, gluten-free cookies. These are sugar cookies that you've created.
Gluten-free and vegan sugar cookies. They're going to go up on my website today.
All right.
So you can get the recipe, and you can enjoy with your children and decorate like all the other kids.
I want you to remind everybody about the Teal Initiative. Of course, the idea is you paint your pumpkin.
You paint your pumpkin.
Or
give a sign. There's also a new initiative in Canada, Food Allergy Canada, that is asking you to get some teal light bulbs or to
really?
to have this foundation where instead, I mean, it's getting darker and darker outside,
yeah.
and it's very hard to
People
see
might
teal
not see it, yeah. That's a good
outside. So
point.
having a light bulb that's teal will really shine, and it's called shine the light.
Excellent.
Foundation.
Oh, that's a great idea. And plus, it'll add to your motif, right? Your Halloween decorations. You'll light them up. People will see the house much better. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. This is great advice. And as she said, visit her website for this recipe and, of course, many, many more. We'll be back with more BT right here on City TV.